Hey everybody, welcome back. Just want to get to some actually pretty exciting news. First up, I just want to give you the heads up on some Code Red and Scorpion titles that are now up for sale. These here, as you can tell, are up at Ronin Flix. I believe they're also all up at Diabolic DVD as well. So we have Lucio Fulci's Conquest, Deep Space, The Beast with a Million Eyes, The Peace Killers, Nana, and then a single disc release of the previous release version of Hardware. Obviously, I am super excited for Conquest, anything Fulci. Been waiting for this one for a long time, so definitely had to get my order in for that one. And just one quick update on Blue Underground's upcoming release of The House by the Cemetery, another Fulci film. And that is, they did release a GIF version of what the lenticular slipcover is going to look like. So just wanted you guys to kind of see that real quick. I find these things very hypnotic. I could pretty much watch this all day. So we have a couple updates on some releases. Some specs have been released, and one of them is the upcoming Scream Factory release of Big Trouble in Little China. As you can see here, it is porting over. It looks like all of the existing releases from the standalone 20th Century Fox release. But it is going to have a new commentary with producer Larry Franco and a new audio commentary with special effects artist Steve Johnson, moderated by filmmaker Anthony C. Ferrante. But it is porting over the previous commentary track with John Carpenter and Kurt Russell. And this is a 2-disc set, so it actually has a lot of new interviews. It has some that they're porting over from, again, the older 20th Century Fox release, but it's got a bunch of new ones, including You're the Hero, an interview with actor Dennis Dunn, The Soul of Lopan, an interview with actor James Hong, Able to Be Myself, an interview with actor Donald Lee, The Tao of Thunder, an interview with actor Carter Wong, The Tao of Rain, an interview with actor Peter Kwong, The Hatchet Man Speaks, an interview with actor Al Leong, Damn Wally Prescott, an interview with writer W.D. Richter, It Was a Western Ghost Story, an interview with writer Gary Goldman, The Poetry of Motion, an interview with associate producer and martial arts choreographer James Liu, Into the Mystic Night, an interview with the Coupe de Ville's member Nick Castle, also known as Michael Myers, or The Shape, rather, in the original Halloween. Since We Were Kids, an interview with second unit director and the Coupe de Ville's member Tommy Lee Wallace, and Love and Art, and a conversation with movie poster artist and genius Drew Struzman. I can't wait to get to that interview. Such a fan of his poster artwork. I mean, he's done some of the best posters, definitely, that came out of the 80s, and in my opinion, some of the best ones that have ever been done. And again, Big Trouble in Little China is due out December 3rd. And Scream Factory did announce the extras that are going to be on the 2-disc version of the 1979 version of Dracula. So that is going to have two different versions of the film. It's the same cut, it's just the color timing is different. So the first one, which has been around actually for a while on video, is sort of a more desaturated color timing that director John Badham kind of felt fit the film more. So that is on disc 1, and there's a lot of new interviews on disc 1, including an introduction by director John Badham, King of My Mind, an interview with John Badham, What's Sad Music, an interview with writer W.D. Richter, Dracula's Guest, an interview with camera assistant Jim Alloway, interview with editor John Bloom, interview with makeup artist Peter Rob King, interview with hairstylist Colleen Jameson, interview with assistant director Anthony Way, interview with production manager Hugh Harlow, and then the commentary track with John Badham, which I think was recorded a while ago. I don't know if it was for the DVD or maybe even for the Laserdisc, actually, way back. And then disc 2 will have the original theatrical color timing, and that one will actually have a brand new 4K scan, as it says here, from best available original film elements. So hopefully it'll be in good shape. And a new introduction by director John Badham. I can imagine it's the same on both, but I don't know. And then a audio commentary on this version by film historian and filmmaker Konstantin Nasser. And an exciting announcement from Vinegar Syndrome that their upcoming release of Taming the T-Rex is now going to also have a 4K UHD release. Now again, that is going to be available during their Black Friday sale. If you pre-ordered it, I believe you can actually go on their website and update your order if you want to. I think it's an extra $10 maybe. And if you're a subscriber like me, it will, I believe, I'm hoping, it's included in the yearly subscription. But obviously the big news about this, much like Synapse releasing Suspiria on 4K, is that 4K releases are now becoming affordable for some of these independent companies to actually start releasing them. The problem is 4K releases have been so expensive to produce over the last couple of years. That's why there hasn't been any. That's why it's only been studio films that have come out. But now it looks like a lot of these smaller companies are actually just sort of giving it a shot because it's obviously reached a price point where they kind of feel like they can kind of test the market a little bit. And this obviously will open up the door down the line for, who knows what we can get 4K releases for. But I tell you, it is really, really exciting. And with all these companies creating 4K masters, it's not like they need to go back and like retransfer older films. If they got the transfer right the first time, you can take that and you just kind of have to do like the HDR pass and everything and then create the file and kind of move forward from there. But really, really exciting news. Obviously, this is definitely a good thing to see in the realm of physical media. So when people ask me, like, do you think physical media is going to die? I'm like, no, it might become more of a niche market, but it's not going anywhere. So I just want to kind of share some of this news with you real quick. Let me know your thoughts on these. I'm sure I've missed some more news that I'm trying to catch up on. And as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one.